Hello sailors! It's such a great pleasure to welcome you to the new season of Sail Ho Croatia. We're setting off on yet another incredible journey sailing the Adriatic, starting from the lush and picturesque Neretva Valley and the town of Ploče. Stay tuned and enjoy the ride! Our first destination this season is the rich and gorgeous valley of the river Neretva. For its greater part, the Neretva River runs through nearby Bosnia and Herzegovina, creating a delta and flowing into the Adriatic Sea on this spot. This makes the valley one of the most beautiful and most fertile regions of Croatia. Many agricultural crops thrive here, and the most famous ones are citrus fruits. This is also a location of Ploče, a small town with 6,500 inhabitants. Ploče was first mentioned in 1387 in a Dubrovnik State Archives document. The backbone of the economy of the city of Ploče is the sea cargo port, the second largest in the Republic of Croatia in terms of transshipment. The port caters to a large number of related industries: cargo forwarding, shipping, warehousing, transport, logistics, etc. Ploče is the main link with the Pelješac Peninsula, as the ferry from Trpanj to Pelješac departs from here. Owing to its ideal location and excellent strong warm winds, the beaches of Ploče are ideal for many water sports. Windsurfing enthusiasts and especially kite surfers can find their unique piece of paradise just for them right here. I decided to find out something about it firsthand, and the first thing I had to master was the so-called dragon taming, as the word for dragon and kite is the same in the Croatian language. It is not easy to operate this small kite, and I can only imagine what it's like to have a big one and still keep your balance on the board. Kiteboarding is a surface water sport combining aspects of wakeboarding, windsurfing, surfing, paragliding, and gymnastics into one extreme sport. A kite surfer or kiteboarder harnesses the power of the wind with a large controllable power kite to be propelled across the water on a kiteboard, similar to a wakeboard or a small surfboard, with or without foot straps or bindings. Kiteboarding Komin is a kiteboarding school and club, offering rental and leasing of equipment for kiteboarding, chairs and parasols and other sports equipment. It is also a cafe and a retail shop. The club is also engaged in organizing concerts and festivals, and a variety of sporting events and activities. The Neretva Kite Open Regatta, organized by Kitesurf Split and the Kiteboarding Komin Windsurfing Club, has been held for 5 years in a row at the mouth of the river Neretva in the following disciplines: freestyle, twin-tip races and formula races. It is a Croatian championship regatta, but the points earned also count towards the World Cup. Every year there's an ever-increasing number of foreign competitors joining the competition because of the ideal conditions and excellent atmosphere. The Neretva estuary is one of the 5 best spots for all kinds of sailing. Ploče is a new destination on Croatian nautical charts. Situated on the central Dalmatian coast, within the proximity of the beautiful Neretva River and its delta. Bacina lakes and famous tourist centers Split, Dubrovnik and Mostar. Perfectly positioned between Split and Dubrovnik, but not too far from both, this place has extremely good traffic connectivity, which makes it an excellent destination to start your holiday and enjoy the beauty of nature as soon as possible. Kayaking is a perfect morning getaway for the whole family. Also known as Queen Teuta's Pearls, Bacina Lakes are a place of astonishing beauty. In this kayaking tour, you will paddle through 6 of the 7 lakes, while the guide will be telling you the history of the place, which was inhabited by Illyrian tribes centuries ago. It's an easy and relaxing tour suitable for any age. Another great way to exercise and enjoy the wonderful nature is stand-up paddling. Here you can get all the necessary equipment, so there's no hassle or worries. Just climb the board, try to stand up without falling into the water, and enjoy. If you want a more relaxed tour, you can experience the unique beauty of the Neretva River and Bacina Lakes in traditional local boats. Sail down the river through hundreds of canals and experience the untouched heart of Bacina Lakes, a natural pearl of preserved nature. Neretva Delta is one of the last preserved swamp areas in Europe. Therefore, the specialty of this area are sea and lake fish and animals, meaning eels and frog in particular. Frog and eel brudette is a sort of a stew and a traditional specialty of this area. The old connoisseurs of the Neretva region say that you should put in the stew as many hot peppers as many fish heads there are. The eel is in the pot. We should pour more water and add salt. After 15 minutes, we add vinegar. It takes the eel 35 minutes to cook, and frogs are added at the very end. Everything needs to be well cooked. Brudette should not be stirred with a wooden spoon, but lightly turned right and left with the whole pot. We served it with cooked polenta. This delicious spicy dish is best accompanied by a glass of premium white wine. And if you can, you should definitely try tasting it on a terrace that serves this beautiful view as well. And if there is some space left, a delicious dessert is ready. Brela is a small tourist town on the Makarska Riviera, known for crystal clear sea, 6 kilometers of natural pebble beaches, aromatic scents and the beautiful dense pine forest, which is for the most part a protected monument of cultural heritage and numerous waterfront hiking trails. We visited a beautiful small hotel with a very romantic name, Sunbed, or Sunčeva postelja. A luxurious addition to the excellent Brela tourist offer is located near the renowned beach of Punta Rat, situated on the very coast, almost immersed in the blue sea, and enveloped by a thick track of pine forest. The hotel was carefully designed while paying close attention to details. However, the best features were primarily made by nature. Guest ratings are the best indicator of the satisfaction and attentiveness of the hotel staff. Veronica, this amazing hotel has the most splendid sea views, and what a location!
Thank you very much for the compliment. I need to be honest, we hear that every day when the guests come.
I bet you do!
Yes, we are. And also I need to say I work here, but I love it. It's relaxing.
Sure.
And
so peaceful and quiet.
Yes, that's for sure.
Yes, it's like a meditation place.
It is, and also all guests are telling to us, this place is meditative, it's relaxing, it's for young couples, also for families. We are so far away from crowd, but if you like to have some entertainment or something, you need just to walk 3 minutes and you have it.
Yeah,
so I
brilliant.
believe it's a paradise.
What about accommodation?
Oh, about accommodation, as you can see, we are on the terrace.
Yes.
And here up you can see the panoramic 6 luxury apartment. They have a front panoramic sea view, and we have also on every side 3 another accommodations. They have side sea view, and each of it, believe me, is perfect.
I believe you, I've seen it. The newest ACI marina, named after Veljko Barbieri, the founder of the ACI Marinas chain, has been built in a wonderful place of mystical blueness, treetops of thick forests reaching the sea, and an incredible ambience, where even today you can feel the atmosphere of the renowned Republic of Ragusa. Slana was already settled in antiquity and during the early Christianity period. However, Slana was strongly influenced by the Republic of Ragusa from the end of the 14th century onward. During this period, the Franciscan monastery, Church of St. Jerome, the Ohmuchevich summer house, Prince's Palace, as well as other sacral and private buildings were built. Today, Slano is a tourist destination with beautiful beaches along the entire bay, as well as 2 hotels. It has been able to preserve the peace and atmosphere of the Dubrovnik Riviera. Daniela, I'm having such a great time in this marina. This is just a perfect place to have a party. I can just sense we should be shooting a music video or something.
Yeah, we should.
Let's talk about the technicalities though. What's going on over here? What kind of amenities and facilities do you have?
Well, this is a middle-sized marina. We can accommodate up to 200 boats, up to 20 meters during the entire year, and longer boats for just a day or 2. But basically we have everything they need. We have new sanitary facilities. You can rent a car or transfer to the city, whatever you choose.
Fantastic. And you have the most perfect setting for a cafe. You have a swimming pool.
Yeah, we do have a wonderful restaurant. The food is great, you should try. They have excellent cocktails as well. The pool is beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, so it's if I weren't the marina director, I would choose this marina again. There are a lot of things you can do in the area, like you can rent a bike from us and explore the nature around, which is wonderful.
Yes.
You can go to Dubrovnik, about half an hour from Dubrovnik. You can also visit Pelješac and Ston and the Elafiti Islands are close by, so that's why people choose Slano as well.
The Elafiti Islands are only a stone's throw away from Slano. Jakljan, with its bays in which the forest reaches the sea, Luka and Suđurađ on Šipan, places full of traces of a glorious past, especially summer houses and churches from the golden age of the Republic of Ragusa. Lopud is the birthplace of Dubrovnik's navigation. Koločep, the last inhabited island of the South Adriatic, with Donje and Gornje Čelo, is a few miles eastward. By sailing westward through the Koločep Channel, you enter the Ston Channel, and by passing Kobaš and Broce, you reach Ston, another pearl of the Adriatic, a world-renowned Renaissance city, famous also for its walls reaching all the way to Maliston. By land, you can swiftly reach Dubrovnik, stopping on the way in Trsteno and visiting the renowned Arboretum, or in Zaton, another harbour of the Dubrovnik Riviera.
The marina is equipped with pretty much everything you need. There is a nautical shop in the marina where you can buy anything you need for your boat. We do have 2 charter companies operating in the marina, so we're covered by that as well.
Perfect. It is not difficult to see why the Makarska Riviera is considered to be part of the Croatian coast with the most beautiful natural beaches and beautiful, clear sea. These attributes certainly attract a large number of guests who, in addition to sea and swimming, might be looking for something more for their vacation. Many of them will find fun and refreshment from the summer heat on the Biokovo mountain range and its peaks, which offer beautiful views of the sea and the nearby islands of Brač, Hvar and Korčula. The highest peak of St. Jure, with 1,762 meters, is the 3rd highest mountain peak in Croatia. You can reach the summit by car on a paved 23 kilometers long road and enjoy the beautiful nature. At the top is a TV transmitter whose peak is actually the highest point in Croatia, with its 1,850 meters above sea level. On the peak of St. Jure, there is a church of the same name, built in 1968, not far from the old church that was demolished due to the construction of the transmitter. Members of the Croatian Mountain Rescue Service work tirelessly every moment of every day, making sure that all visitors of Biokovo are safe and can happily return home at the end of the day. So we're on top of this glorious mountain massive Biokovo, and Tonči, you have been a volunteer of Croatian Mountain Rescue Service
yes.
for what, 24 years?
Yes.
So you've seen it all. You've seen tragic moments, you've seen funny moments, but nobody's ever died in your arms, right?
Yeah, I'm 24 years in the Mountain Rescue Service. A lot of experience, a lot of jobs. It was really, sometimes it's tragedy. Sometimes we are happy after actions when we save somebody, but we are volunteers. We like it, especially when we save somebody.
Sure.
Biokovo is second mountain, highest mountain
Second highest
in Croatia.
mountain in Croatia.
And it's a very nice mountain, like you see today. But always you must be careful. Always take enough water, good shoes, enough water, enough clothes to be sure that you can survive if needs, because a mountain is always unpredictable.
Despite constant reminders and sage advice, some tourists still take the powers of nature for granted and act irresponsibly, undermining the mountain, resulting in smaller or greater rescue operations on a daily basis.
Do you have any other advice for tourists, for people who come up here to climb, to look around, to play with animals? I mean, the horses are pretty friendly. What about the rest of them?
It depends of your condition. Always must look about weather, forecast, because the weather can change in 1 hour. Can be very hot. After 2 hours, can be very cold. You will be very careful.
Right, so you can't take it for granted?
Yeah,
okay.
Because we had a lot of situations, we are saying people, after starting a nice day, afternoon can be very cold, can be -10.
It is incredibly important to be well prepared and equipped, and to behave with respect towards Mother Nature.
You can visit mountain, but you can enjoy the mountain, but always be careful.
Right, any snakes that we should
We have some snakes,
watch out
we have
for?
poison, the most poisonous snake in Europe, we call it poskok.
Okay.
But we had some attacks last year, but nobody dies. But always you must know the snakes is always defend themselves.
Oh, right, so the snakes always defend themselves. So in case you don't attack them, they won't attack you.
She will escape always, but you are bigger.
Okay, of course, okay. Let's remember that.
We have wolves, we have eagles, rabbits, snakes.
All right.
Lot of wild animals, but and also
Friendly horses.
these nice horses.
Hey. Okay, well, thank you so much. I must attend to the horse now.
Beaches of Makarska offer fun of all types and shapes, the most popular being water sports, of course. For many, jet ski will be the first choice. Although it may seem simple at first glance, it requires a certain amount of skill and caution when starting a jet ski from a beach, such as this one, which is crowded with swimmers. Don't think you can goof off as you like, as these modern skis have a real-time monitoring system and the option to shut down the engine by remote. In order to provide maximum protection for both the jet ski driver and the people in the sea, it is possible to configure the no-go zones, and the jet ski automatically shuts off if it leaves the designated area. Parasailing offers a slightly more relaxed fun and a unique panoramic view of the entire Riviera from a height of several hundred meters. Lifting and lowering from a speedboat is very safe and actually quite fun. And you don't have to worry about getting wet, unless you ask for it, of course. Statistically speaking, parasailing is very safe. Between 1982 and 2012, there were an estimated 150 million parasail rides with around 1,700 mishaps. An activity with 0.0001% chance of a bad outcome can hardly be considered high risk. But there are some things bad rides have in common and can help keep you on the good side of those numbers. Most cases of injury or death associated with parasailing occur when the tow line breaks. Do not parasail if the tow line appears visibly worn, faded or dirty. All lines should look pristine and good operators change them often. Reliable operators maintain their gear regularly and will show it off to you without hesitation. Also, be sure to ask the operator what their plan is and what actions you should take if the line parts. If he or she does not have a plan, this is not the ride you want. And last but not least, the newest craze, Aqua Twister. This innocent-looking carousel twisting in the water is one of the craziest and most extreme rides I've ever been on. It all looks nice and easy in the beginning, but as the speedboat starts gaining speed, this thing starts spinning like crazy. G-forces are pulling me on all sides and I'm struggling to keep my grip. The ride seems like there is no end to it. After the ride, I feel nauseous. Even reaching land is not comforting anymore. And this is definitely something to do at the end of the day if you want to. And not after the meal.
I'm Klara Andriašević. I'm a professional athlete in 3000 meters and 1500 meters. I'm national record holder in 3000 meters and Balkan champion in 1500 meters and future world champion.
In recent years, Makarska has become an increasingly popular destination for athletes preparing for major competitions. Makarska City Sports Center boasts over 50,000 square meters of indoor and outdoor sports facilities. The outdoor sports facilities include a main grass football pitch with stands and an area below the stands, an athletic stadium with a tartan track and a grass field, a second grass football pitch, a football pitch with artificial grass, tennis courts, a basketball court and a bowling court with floodlights. Indoors there are a sports hall, large and small swimming pools, a gym, a martial arts hall, a multi-purpose hall and an automatic 4-track bowling alley. Nearby, there are a number of high-category hotels that provide athletes with quality accommodation and top-quality service. In addition to other sports, recreational and health facilities located in the city of Makarska, the City Sports Center has enabled athletes and sports associations from Croatia and Europe to visit Makarska for decades, using it and classifying it as one of the most desirable and recognizable destinations for sports preparation, competitions and active sports tourism. We spent the afternoon with Klara trying to disrupt her as little as possible in her training and preparations. We are sure that in the coming years we will hear a lot about Klara and her successes in major sports competitions. Makarska Riviera and the valley of River Neretva were thrilling and then some. Just how much more excitement and beauty can we fit into 30 minutes? Check out in the next episode of Sail Ho Croatia.